Rukiyya used to think fasting was only about staying hungry. To her, Ramadan meant long days, dry lips, and counting the minutes until iftar. She fasted every year, but mostly because everyone around her did. Deep inside, she never really understood why. This Ramadan, however, Allah had planned something different for her. On the first day of fasting, Rukiyya woke up for sahur feeling sleepy and unmotivated. She barely ate and went back to bed thinking, "This is going to be such a long day." By afternoon, her head felt heavy and her energy was gone. She snapped at her younger sister over something small and then sat alone in her room, feeling irritated. As she scrolled through her phone, she came across a short reminder video. Fasting is not about starving the body, it is about feeding the soul. She paused. For some reason, the words touched her heart. That evening at iftar, instead of rushing to eat, she quietly made a dua before taking her first bite. Ya Allah, help me understand why fasting is so special. She didn't know it then, but that small dua began to change her Ramadan. The next few days felt different. Rukiyya started noticing how fasting made her more aware of her actions. When she felt like gossiping, she stopped herself. When she felt angry, she stayed silent. It was as if fasting placed a gentle guard on her heart. One afternoon, while helping her mother cook, she felt extremely thirsty. She opened the fridge, stared at the cold water bottle, then slowly closed it again. For the first time, she felt proud of her patience. She whispered to herself, "Allah sees this. He knows I am trying." That thought filled her with a calm strength she had never felt before. A week into Ramadan, something else changed. On her way home from tuition, Rukiyya saw an old man sitting outside a shop with a small cardboard sign asking for food. She had seen him many times before, but never really noticed him. That day, her empty stomach reminded her of his reality. She went home, packed some food from their kitchen, and walked back to give it to him. The old man's trembling hands lifted in dua for her. "May Allah fill your life with ease, daughter." As Rukiyya walked back home, her eyes filled with tears. She realized fasting had done something powerful. It had opened her heart to others. For the first time, she understood hunger not as discomfort, but as a reminder to care. As Ramadan continued, Rukiyya found herself praying more willingly. Salah no longer felt like a task, it felt like peace. In sujud, she felt closer to Allah than ever before. She spoke to him about her fears, her mistakes, and her hopes for the future. One night in the last 10 days, while making dua, tears rolled down her cheeks. "Ya Allah, thank you for guiding me. I didn't know fasting could change me like this." She realized fasting had taught her things no lecture ever had. It taught her patience when she wanted to complain. It taught her gratitude when she broke her fast. It taught her kindness when she saw others struggling. And most importantly, it taught her that Allah is always near to those who seek Him. On the night before Eid, Rukiyya sat by her window looking at the moon. She smiled softly. This Ramadan had not just been about missing food or drink. It had purified her heart. It had disciplined her soul. It had made her feel loved by Allah. She lifted her hands and whispered, "Ya Allah, let this Ramadan stay inside me even after it ends. Don't let me return to who I was before." And in that moment, Rukiyya finally understood. Fasting doesn't make you weaker. It makes your heart stronger, your soul softer, and your connection with Allah deeper.